Public health officials estimate the much sought-after H1N1 vaccine will be available in Saint Lucia by the first quarter of 2010. This follows a conference to discuss a distribution strategy for the region held in St. Kitts earlier this month. Following deliberations led by the Pan American Health Organization (PAHO), 4 countries were earmarked for distribution: Haiti, Cuba, Guyana, and Suriname. The decision is based on the slower-than-expected global production of the vaccine and the special circumstances in the selected countries.
They're more economically challenged than other countries in the region. So countries like Saint Lucia, Barbados, to name a few countries, would not be receiving vaccines when the first batch of vaccines are donated.
Saint Lucia is expected to eventually have access to the vaccine, but the availability will be limited based on global production capacity and distribution priorities.
Even the countries who would be receiving vaccines would not be receiving the number of vaccines that they initially thought they would be getting. So we now have to wait for WHO to tell us when the vaccines would be available to us.
In the absence of the vaccine, the Ministry of Health continues to emphasize the importance of infection control procedures and preventive measures to curtail the spread of the virus. Dr. Gemma Cherry advises St. Lucians remain vigilant, pointing out that the worst may still yet to come. She explains there is a likelihood of a more deadly second wave of the H1N1 influenza pandemic in the future.
Ask people to continue to visit the doctors if they feel sick. Eat a well-balanced meal. Diet is very important, and to just continue the normal infection control measures that we've been preaching. For example, cover your cough, wash your hands, stay home if you're sick or ill, and to avoid contact with people who are sick.
St. Lucia has recorded 1 H1N1 related death. The pandemic virus has now spread to 206 countries with more than 6,250 deaths to date worldwide. Winston Springer Jr., HTS News, Channel 4.